WXXV's Wild Wonders, brought to you by the Mississippi Aquarium.
Well, welcome back, South Mississippi, to yet another episode of Wild Wonders here at Mississippi Aquarium. And normally, as a meteorologist, I'm just talking about warnings or advisories, but now I get to issue my own, a dense frog advisory here in South Mississippi. I'm really sorry about that, but Christine here is always bringing the puns when it comes to these animals here, and today we're talking frogs. So what do you have for me?
All right, well, we're gonna bust in and just have a hoppin' good time. There's our pun, okay? So we have a whole bunch of poison dart frogs that call this habitat home. And you might go, poison dart frogs? Well, that sounds like they're dangerous.
Yes.
Poison is actually something that you ingest versus something that is injected.
Venom.
So yeah.
It's a difference.
Great, so just don't eat them.
Yeah.
But that's actually, with these guys, those bright colorations are actually going to help them so that then other predators that are in their environment don't go, ooh, you look like it. It's actually warning them, don't eat me because I'm not going to make you feel good.
We hear that
so
a
it works
lot
out
with
pretty well.
animals, that the brighter they are, the more you're saying, hey, I'm not good to eat, please go somewhere else.
There is one species, though, in here that is a little bit different.
Okay.
It's the one that you, I think, is your favorite.
The best named animal ever, the South American bird poop frog.
Turns out it looks a lot like
Exactly
bird feces.
like it.
Yeah. And so, like, it is not as bright colored as the others. It's very drab looking. The one difference is when they do climb on the exterior wall here, their bellies are actually bright yellow. So they do have some bright colors. You just normally don't see them because they're sitting very still on some vegetation, and that camouflage actually helps them out. Now, another really cool thing about frogs is a lot of frogs come from tadpoles. Or tadpoles make frogs. So they go through metamorphosis. The frogs will take and they'll lay eggs, and there's a lot of different places in this habitat where they tend to do so. Those eggs then hatch out, and then you end up with tadpoles, and then those tadpoles grow into tiny little froglets, and so it's a fun circle of life. A couple of our Anthonys actually are very interesting when they do that because they actually will take those eggs, they'll carry them around. They look a lot like a candy cane in here. There's one up in that top corner right there. The
stripes on him?
The stripes, yeah. So he's very like decorated for the holidays. But they'll take those eggs, they'll hop around, they'll either find a nook in one of the bromeliads and leave them, or they'll take and they'll carry them around, and even after they hatch, they hold on to those tadpoles for a little bit until they can move them into a good water source.
Well, what does it take to care for these frogs?
So it takes a lot of different time and observation. As you can see, there's a lot of different types of frogs in here. So just getting our eyes on everybody every single day can be very difficult.
You gotta count them,
they're
check 'em
bright
off.
colored, but you found some even hiding underneath the logs. So they'll hide underneath different leaves, underneath the logs, and in various different places. So we have to be able to spot them. We also feed them a variety of things too. So they get a little bit of fruit flies and some tiny little crickets as well that they get throughout the day. And you can kind of see some of them were like, ooh, I think some of these came in through the top. I'm very hopeful for more.
And is this a type of thing that you may be able to take a look behind the scenes with the Animal Academy program?
Yeah, so we have our Animal Academy program where as a participant, you are seeing a whole bunch of behind the scenes things here at the aquarium, including how we take care of our animals, not just the marine mammals, not just the aquatic fishes and stuff, but also some of the herps and some of the snakes, some of the other mammals that call the aquarium home.
And very importantly, you learn to not eat the poison frogs.
Well, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Well, very good.
Nobody
That's
would
all the
have
time
anything
that
to
we
see.
have for frogs, but feel free to come by here at Mississippi Aquarium and Changing Tides and catch them out. That'll do it for us for Wild Wonders this week. We'll see you next time.